Hello again, John here, and in this part of the video series we'll be going over this side menu over here in the templates page and kind of what these different menu items kind of relate to. So first off, just going to say that some of these menu items we can actually ignore, namely system templates. So system templates doesn't really define how the website looks and feels, but rather defines functionality which you really probably don't have to mess with on a day-to-day basis. It's very rare that you have to actually go in and modify these templates. And in addition to that, these two at the bottom can be ignored. Now this section over here we'll be working with quite a bit. But in addition to that, this first part, this template group section, we'll be working with quite a lot. So just want to quickly throw that out there that you can actually ignore a few of these items and focus most of your attention on this first sort of set of menu items, as well as this one down here, the partials. So let's get started with what template groups are responsible for. So template groups, these menu items over here are essentially a way for us to cluster related template files together. So we have a basic folder, basic grouping called site. This is for page templates as well as layout templates, which we're going to get to later. But here you can see that we have a number of different templates down here. And we can also go ahead and look at one of the templates too. I'm not really sure why this little eye is here, because we should be able to look at it. But if you click on these template items, you can see this editor window, this little text editor window pops up, and we can actually see the actual template file itself. This is what it looks like behind the scenes. This is the actual logic, if you will, the coding for it. So I'm going to go back. So the site grouping is really just a sort of general collection of template files. News is for all the template files that relate to news entries, or the blog essentially. So anything that is news related is here. We also have the calendar group, which, as the name implies, relates to the calendar on the website. We have account, which relates to basically all the different, really just login stuff, really. So you can kind of guess that from the file names here. We have underscore embeds, which is a general catch-all for what we call embed template files, which we'll get to soon. And then we have resource. So resource, we only have one file in there, and this is just simply for the resources entry. And you know what? I'm not even really sure if we're actually using this, so we can probably safely ignore that. Last but certainly not least is template partials. Now I saved template partials for last. First, because it's one of the largest clusters of template files on the website. All the other groups that we've gone over so far have a pretty modest number of template files. Template partials, on the other hand, is quite extensive. But we'll get to what template partials are pretty soon, and you're actually going to be spending quite a lot of time here if you want to make edits to the template files. Simply because, template files are used pretty extensively, so this is a very important part of the website. So I'm going to stop here. That's the general gist of what the template groups are like. These template submenus are all about. And in this next video, I'll be going over the basic structure of a page and how it's created using template files. So stay tuned.